Silent Scope.
All right, you're here with Brothers Forge Gaming. Right here we're looking at Silent Scope 2 on the PlayStation 2. I believe there is a triple pack you can get that features all three of these games. And for some reason, guys, I thought this was like a submarine game, and I kind of looked past it. However, it is a Konami-made game. You should never look past the Konami-made game because this is definitely a sleeper hit. If you have not had a chance to play this, it is very excellent. It is an arcade-style shooter, similar in the vein of, say, Virtua Cop has that similar feel. I believe the only weapon you get is your sniper rifle, though possibly you get some upgrades, maybe you get some different weapons. I played through a few levels here, so if you guys want to stick around, check out the different levels. You can do that. I believe also try to do one of the challenging stages. It's basically the same missions as these, but you only get so much time to clear the level, and basically you can't miss a shot kind of thing, or you're done. But like I said, I highly enjoyed this game. It has not a great story, but it's great in the sense that it's cheesy. The in-between cutscenes and the dialogue and the different, story that it's trying to create is so cheesy that it makes it excellent. Now, one thing I do really like, Resident Evil 4 on the PlayStation 2, excellent game. So many people's favorite Resident Evil, and for good reason. There's, I believe it's the castle level. I don't remember which level. It might be level 4 in whatever. Maybe it's in chapter 2. Anyway, that's when you pretty much first get to use the sniper rifle, the bolt action, before you get all the cool upgrades and everything. Now I highly enjoy using the sniper rifle in any shooter game. It's so much fun. I like the one-shot, one-kill mentality. Get those headshots, put them down. That's the way I like to do it. Yes, it's also fun to run in guns blazing with dual battle rifles or something like that, just blowing stuff up, throwing grenades. Now that's fun too. That takes a little bit more concentration in the sense that you got to know where everything is here. Sniper rifle's nice. You can just sit back, wait for your shot, do whatever, and it's the way to go. So this game, what I like about this game is that it just puts you straight into the sniper rifle action. You don't have to kind of wait till you find the sniper rifle action or wait for the certain part in the game. I was playing James Bond on I think it's on the PlayStation 2, Agent Under Fire. I get it confused, and there's a couple different ones. They're actually pretty good games. We have a review on it. We did it a few years back, so it's one of our older reviews. If you guys want to check that out, but it's not half bad. And it's like, you finally get to the part where you have the sniper rifle, and it's almost like it's optional. You don't really need to use it. You can just run down there and kill everybody, and you kind of got to go out of your way to look for it. And sometimes in these shooting games, that's the case. And this one, nope, goes straight to it. Cut straight to using the best weapon, in my opinion, the most fun to use, sniper rifle. Now, the one thing I didn't enjoy is how the reticle kind of gets blurry and zooms in and out. When I play Call of Duty, I use the I like to use the sniper rifle that just has the scope that pulls up, that doesn't like zoom in and out and stuff, because that takes too long.
Who is he? What's he doing out there? Is he a freelance sniper?
Government dog, don't interrupt my work. I can't believe that you stopped me in the middle of my plan, but it's not over yet. I won't soon forget either of your faces, and I shall return and have my revenge another day.
This terrorist cell has targeted our nation for attack. They plan to use the test unit from the VX gas missile project against us.
I thought that lab was already closed down.
Somehow, the terrorists knew that the lab was still secretly in operation.
Why me? Why don't you ask your favorite covert operatives, Alpha Squad?
They recently disappeared, and we think they're working with the terrorists. Find them. If they've turned, then take them out. You're the only man capable of taking them all. Also, the Queen named you personally, so don't fail.
Well, I really don't have a choice, do I? Who's that?
We all know that you like to work alone, but you're going to need help for this mission. He's your partner. By the way, he is extremely dangerous and can't
Laura? Why her?
She was attached to Alpha Squad at the last minute. She's also his sister. It's possible that she's being held hostage.
And that's what I'm talking about. So you get that excellent, supreme cheese cutscene, dialogue, story. Oh, it just makes it so worth playing. Well worth the price of admission. You guys can find this game in most bargain bins across the nation. Very undervalued game, and it is a ton of fun. And as I mentioned earlier, it's not, you know, it's definitely not Resident Evil level quality, but I did get some semblance of feeling when I was playing this game. It made me feel like Resident Evil, you know what I mean? Like, just something about it. Don't know why, it just did. And that alone makes it worth playing the game. Plus, it's fun. You know, all the old shooters of old, Lethal Enforcers, Virtua Cop, Mad Dog McCree. You got all those old great games that this tried to emulate in a sense that you know you're running that way. Time Crisis. Any of those great shooters of old, arcade shooters. If you haven't had a chance to play them, check them out. Excellent games. And if you can get the light gun, even better. But they're still fun to play, even if you can't use the light gun. I don't believe this game is an actual light gun game, which is weird, but it's cool though. So, you know, it's styled like one that you don't need one to use to play. An interesting thing about this game though is it is System Link, one of the very few PlayStation games that are System Link. And if you weren't aware that you could link your PlayStations, you can. There, like I said, there's a select amount of games you can do it with. More prevalent on the Xbox. Everyone's familiar with Halo LAN parties and stuff like that. So you didn't even really think about it for PlayStation. I know I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't ever get to play with the modems either. There was EverQuest Online. I would have loved to have played online PS2 era. Unfortunately, back in that era, back in that time, I didn't have the capabilities to do that kind of stuff, even if I wanted to. And then now, unfortunately, you can't play those games online anymore. And bringing that up with the topic of this mini coming out, how cool would that be is if they started kind of incorporating that with these releases that they're doing. They bring back, kind of like when they reboot Dark Souls or something, so that you can play online again with people to play the game the way it was intended to be played. And that's one of the unfortunate things about modern gaming as well, is that a lot of these games are meant to be played online, and after the servers and everything go down, you can't play the games anymore, which is unfortunate. But you know, that's also a reason for them to keep rebooting these things, which is cool. But like I was getting into, how cool would it be if they rebooted, like say PlayStation 2 or Dreamcast or something like that? They came out with these classics, minis, whatever you want to call them, and they gave them the capability to play online with like a dial-up modem or whatever. That'd be high-speed internet. I don't even know if you can get dial-up anymore. I'm sure you can. Maybe they could make their own like built-in slow speed internet that you could play these cool old MMOs on that you can't play anymore. Just how sweet would that be, man? That would be so much fun. Hello? Hello, nurse. That's pretty random. So anyway, like I was saying, this is a fun game, guys. If you haven't had a chance to play it, definitely get it. Check it out. Well worth it. I hope you enjoyed this video. You've been hanging out with Brothers Forge Gaming, and we'll see you on the next run.
There he is. Go after him.
We've already got the missiles and the hostages. Smoke them!
I'll warm you up, handsome.
Calm down. 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 Calm down.
hurt.
Calm down. Calm down. Don't shoot innocent people. Calm down.
up.
Keep up the practice.
Runners for gaming.